Hello, and welcome to Live with Your Chamber. I'm your host, Katie Stice, CEO of the Rancho Mirage Chamber of Commerce. And are you all ready to travel? Are you? I am. I really, really am. This has just been such an incredible time in everyone's lives. And I just want you to know, before we get started on our amazing interview, which you're just going to be blown away by, just want to let you know that myself, my board of directors, the chamber, we're all here for you throughout this until we don't have to be anymore. So call on us if we can be of assistance and support. And today we are going to talk with Melita Radtke with Cruise Planners about traveling. And it's a perfect time because holidays are coming up. She's got some incredible specialties. We're talking about things like Hawaii. And so stick around. And if you are watching, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Give us a little hello. If you have any questions, you can put those in the comments as well, and we'll be happy to get back to you. But let's go ahead and bring in our guest. Melita, welcome to the show.
Hi.
So good to see you. Now,
Nice to see you.
You have been a part of the travel industry for how long now?
30 years. 30 years in the travel and hospitality industry.
So this is your jam. You are the expert in this field. And we're so excited to talk with you because people are starting to make their travel plans right now. So what do you recommend they do? I mean, should they check out your website first? Should they chat with you first? What's the best way to get started?
Well, the best way is to chat. It's always nice to chat. I love getting to know the person I'm working with, and we can get to know each other, and really find out where you want to go, what you've done before, what you want to do again. I just love to get to know everybody that I'm working with. So that's definitely the first thing.
Perfect. And I know you have, and by the way, for anyone who's out there watching, she really means it. I've had the pleasure of getting to know you recently, and I'm so excited about everything that you bring to the community, to the Valley, the way you volunteer, just everything that you do is so appreciated. And some of your specialties, one of them being Hawaii. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So I was lucky enough, part of my previous professional life, I got to live in Hawaii. So, of course, I wasn't kicking and screaming. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I got to live in Hawaii, lived on Kauai, which was fantastic. It's so beautiful. And it just so happened that I lived in the city where my grandmother was born. So it was just the coolest thing. Yeah. Anyway, so back to the travel. I touched base with the Hawaii Tourism Authority and became a Hawaii destination expert.
Wow.
So there's just so many great things about Hawaii, and they opened up. They reopened.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, they've reopened now. The only thing is that, you know how some states have like a 2-week quarantine. Mm-hmm. So Hawaii is waiving the quarantine if you come with a negative COVID test.
Great.
That you can get from CVS or Walgreens. So it's kind of cool because everyone is always worried if they're going to get quarantined.
That's right. So a test. So, if you're out there and you're looking to travel or make some plans and you're not sure how this works right now because things change, once you talk to someone like Melita, who is an expert, she'll kind of guide you through all of those parts and pieces. And for someone like me who has never been to Hawaii and I'm so ready to go, I mean, what would you recommend that we do while we're there? There's some really key things that you tell folks they have to do.
Yeah. Well, they have a lot of festivals, just like any other city. So it's always nice to see if there's any festivals going on in any of the islands. And the one thing that's on my bucket list now is on the Big Island. You can get on a boat at night and watch the lava go into the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
I know. How phenomenal is that? I want to take surfing lessons.
Yep. Sounds good. Oh
yeah, and of course the snorkeling and just the water, being out there in the water. And I do recommend most people go to the Big Island or Oahu, Waikiki.
Mm-hmm.
And really going out to the smaller islands too, like Lanai and Kauai. It's just
Okay.
so beautiful. And if you're still being cautious of
Mm-hmm.
keeping your distance,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes those smaller islands are nice because you end up on the beach with very minimal people.
Oh, how
Um,
nice.
yeah, you have a lot of privacy. So we handle hotel rooms, but we also do, if you wanted to rent a condo or a house, again, thinking about not having a lot of people around you,
Mm-hmm.
those are options. But the hotels have done a great job
Yes.
with filtering and all the requirements with the CDC. So it's really a great way to travel right now.
It is, and it seems like everyone is really just taking it so seriously. Everyone just goes above and beyond to make sure people get the experience that they want. But safety is top of mind to absolutely everyone. And I think right now it's just timely we're talking to you right now about travel because it is a good time to for folks who are ready, who have been waiting, and who really need it, who have been, working so hard through this entire time without taking a break. It's hard. People
It
have
is.
been just working as much as they can. They have their kids at home, school at home. Life has completely changed. And so it's a great time to plan for something in the future, even if it's not for, necessarily this year in 2020, 2021. And I think the other great thing about that planning in advance, we're so busy now. We are stressed out right now. It's nice to have like a light at the end of the tunnel and know like we have this planned and we're going to go later. So, are you starting to see a lot more people now contacting you and interested in travel?
They are, because Mexico is open.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mexico, Bahamas is open. So
Hmm.
people are now asking about, of course, the all-inclusive resorts.
Yes.
Mexico has been very strict with
Yes.
their restrictions, and it's actually so safe.
Yes.
They make it so safe for you. So to your point,
Hmm.
looking at 2021, and a lot of the airlines, the hotels, cruises,
Hmm.
even the U.S. cruises, they're having all these specials because they really want to show people that it is safe now. I mean, right now they're overly cautious.
Yeah,
So it's
absolutely.
actually a great time to travel. So they have all these great deals. They have flexible cancellation if anything happens, just
Yep.
so for peace of mind.
Yeah.
They're trying to make it easy for everyone.
You just said a couple of things that are so important. Number one, there's incredible deals on absolutely everything. And number two, everyone is safer than they have to be.
Right.
So, I mean, that's like a perfect combination. And before, for all of you out there watching, before we even went live, we were talking about how, I am so ready, number one, for a vacation, for a break. Number two, to go somewhere I've never been. And so I'm really hoping that my husband is watching and we're ready to make plans to go to Hawaii. Now, I can tell you're so passionate about this and you really thoughtfully help take care of, families and plans and you create memories for people. Is that why you do this?
It is. I figured out that although I love to travel, my favorite thing is meeting people, getting to know people, and creating this huge experience and hearing all about it.
Yeah.
And everyone's traveled before and had this great experience, and I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And I want to make it happen for you. It's just so fun for me.
Oh, I can tell it comes through in everything that you do. What are your top three places that you've been to?
Um, so the top three is Osaka,
Okay.
which I was surprised because Japan was never on my bucket list, and that was great. Osaka. Uh, I always love to go to San Francisco. It's right there.
It is. It's fun. It's so fun. It's the
Yeah,
food, the people, yeah, everything.
yeah. San Francisco, and I'm trying to think, like, Canada is so great. Something close to
Beautiful.
us, and
Yep.
and not and they speak our language, easy to
Yes.
get to, kind of thing.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
Toronto. The people are so nice there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I traveled to Victoria, which was just such a beautiful city, and
oh,
we
I've
just had
always wanted to go there.
the best time. Yeah, so beautiful. So, your information is on the screen. People can reach out, visit your website. People can call you and talk about their plans, or what their wishes are. And you can kind of really help just put their whole trip together, which is part of the benefit of working with someone like you.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd love people to know about maybe what's a little bit different right now or how travel has been a little bit more innovative?
Um, Honestly, what's been different is that I feel like the cruise lines, the airlines, and the hotels have really just started thinking about their guests as human beings,
Yeah.
and they're very careful with everything. With when they talk to us, all
Mhm.
they care about is you. And it's really nice. I think there's a value in everyone as a customer now, and
Very much so.
it's become a great experience now to be a customer.
Yeah, it's definitely changed a lot of things. So, for those of you out there watching, let's keep the cheer here. Make sure when you're making your shopping plans, travel plans, shop local, dine local, use our local representatives when you are ready to travel. And Melita, thank you so much for joining
Thanks,
us today and
Katie.
just talking a little bit about it. Even feels good to think about that vacation time and that break time and that family getaway time that I think everyone needs right now. So, we'll be in touch for sure. And I'll be in touch with you to plan my Hawaii trip.
Great.
And we just hopefully everyone will be out there reaching out to you, talking a little bit more about making their own family plans as well. Thanks for being on the show today.
Thanks, Katie. Thanks, everyone.
So we'll see you soon. And thank you so much for joining us today. I'm going to leave Melita's information right on there, deserttravelgroup.com, and her phone number so that you can just check things out, maybe even talk about, some plans for next year, or even the year after that. Like I said, it's been such a stressful time for everyone that sometimes having that light at the end of the tunnel, I know for me, just changes my whole outlook. So make some plans, get out there, enjoy your family, enjoy one another, and be well. Thanks for joining us today. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next time.